Well, hey y'all, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so today I'm gonna do a little reaction to Miss Amberlynn Reed's weight gain journey. So we're gonna start out at 2019 and go to 2025. And if you've missed my first video, go check it out, and you'll get to see her progressing throughout the years. Anyway, anywho, let's go ahead and press play.
Sitting on the bed, wearing my attire that I slept in.
You were bedbound at this era, so yeah, you were always sitting in a bed.
Because that's just, how I roll, I guess. Ding! Becky told me to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to blame everything on Beck now, don't you?
So, yeah. Oh, and I was wearing a cardigan, so I took that off because your girl was getting hot. I am obsessed with this pillow.
You're obsessed with every pillow because at the time you had Pillow Mountain and it was the only way you could sleep due to your undiagnosed sleep apnea.
That Eric and Ricky got me for Christmas. I love it so much, and it's just like, it's one of those pillows that are like kind of hard. I don't know. It's pretty great. So yeah, I'm on You Now right now.
Yeah, I was never into You Now because I didn't know anything about it at the time.
I'm currently vlogging, you guys, so when is your next weigh-in? I'm not entirely sure right now.
It better be during this dagblame video. You already got me once. Clickbait queen.
But there will definitely be a weigh-in, I promise. Did you ever get new makeup? Yes, a lot of it.
And if you're wondering about You Now, all it is kind of like going live now on YouTube.
Let's see.
And you see, she was just as boring back then when she went live. You couldn't help it. She didn't have anything to talk about.
Goal weight. My goal weight is 170 pounds. Oh my gosh, I feel like
she's laughing because she knows she's never going to get there because she has irrelevant thoughts when it comes to her weight.
It's never going to happen, but we can all hope.
Nope, I lost hope in you a long time ago, woman.
I just gotta try, right? Look at Wasabi.
Get up off the couch and go let that poor cat in. Goodness gracious, quit making fun of him.
I gotta go open the door for him. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Miss Amberlynn. Even hardwood floors aren't supposed to creak that much when you walk on them.
Oh. Hi, baby. What are you doing, Rarity? We still have to put all our Christmas stuff down in the basement.
Oh, no, you lying now. Because you mean Beck has to put everything down there because you won't go up and down them steps.
It is a mess. This is Twinkie's, go-to spot, isn't it, baby? She looks so comfy on the couch.
She's pretty much telling you, leave me the heck alone and quit talking to me. I'm perfectly fine without you.
Right now, Becky and I are playing Mario Kart. I'm Cat Peach, and I'm in first place.
Alright, so why is it that you have multiple tabs open on your computer? Because you can't watch the same thing for a very long period of time? And you say the same thing about movies? But whenever it comes to video games, man, you can sit there all day and play your little life away.
How do you feel about them apples, babe?
Well, considering that I was first the other day, I don't feel so great about it.
Well, it's my turn to be first.
Yeah, see, even Beck is making fun of her because she's got to whine all the time.
It's because I'm sick.
Oh,
I'm not at my top performance when I'm sick.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You see smoke like this, you never know if someone is just burning their trash or if there's like a fire going on.
It's called a brush fire as well. When you live out in the country, you see things like that all the time.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, someone's burning their trash.
New shirt.
What does it say?
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains.
If you're unfamiliar with Beck, that's one thing Beck always collected was shirts.
And it's a concert. It's like a tour shirt.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, from 2014.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't get to go, but you know, whatever.
Be happy you weren't with Amberlynn back then.
She got this at the mall today.
I was working my butt off.
Yeah, I'll quit pausing it so much, but I still want to tell my newbies what's happening. Beck had a very good job where Beck worked really, really hard. Amberlynn comes in and tells Beck, okay, you can quit your job and then you'll be able to spend more time with your family. And that didn't happen. It was Beck had more time to wait on Amberlynn.
Around that time, I didn't have a chance to go anywhere in 2014.
Oh.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's gonna look good on you.
Yeah.
I like that, like, lime green, yellowish color.
Yeah.
On camera, it looks really lime green. Like, really. It's crazy.
Look at Chubbs.
I know. You're so happy. Chubbies. Oh, you're so excited.
Buddies.
You're so excited.
Those two puppies belong to Eric and Ricky. And if you notice, they immediately went over to Beck and just skipped over Amberlynn altogether.
And Trixie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, careful. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, guys. So, this is a weigh-in. Highly requested. It's not a live weigh-in because I already weighed myself before this was highly requested.
Everybody wanted to see you weigh in live or, on camera because then we could see whether or not you were propping yourself up on the dresser.
But my next weigh-in will be live. But posting this, I'm ashamed, nervous, but I'm also very hopeful. January 2019 at 560 pounds. I'm doing a front shot, both sides, and
You're doing this because you know every body shot gets you more ching-ching.
a back shot. I want to use this to motivate me, to motivate others, and I am very embarrassed posting this, but
Oh, no, ma'am, you are not. You are wearing tight pants and a tight shirt. You're not embarrassed. You're showing it off.
I know I need to because I want to be able to come back on here and see changes. I will be posting them monthly. I want to wear the same exact outfit so I can get a better reading. And I also walk forward and I walk backwards just to get an idea of where I'm at.
And no, she does not stick by this with any means possible. She always had an excuse.
So that was my weigh-in for you guys. That is what I weighed at the beginning of this year. It has been so requested that I do a weight video and tell you guys what my weight was in the starting of this year.
Believe it or not, she actually had people that were on a weight loss journey with her and they wanted to see her lose weight. Well, when she wouldn't lose weight, that's when people started turning negative in the comments.
So there it is, 560. Very, very upset with myself because that is the highest I've ever weighed. I will talk in a different video about what I'm doing to lose weight because that's a very common question that I'm also getting.
Yeah, the answer to that was absolutely nothing.
But I want to save that for a whole other video. But yeah, I'm going to do full body shots every beginning of the month. I'll do random weigh-ins for you guys because I don't have a set schedule of when I weigh in. I like to just weigh in randomly.
You don't have a set schedule for anything. Your uploads, where you're going for the day, you just live willy-nilly.
Oh no, because I don't like to get upset with the scale and my body retains water very easily and I don't want to get discouraged. This year, I'm very much making it about me. I am a priority this year and I usually don't make myself a priority, so.
Bullcrap. Yeah, you lying through that gap in your teeth. Let me tell you something. All you care about is you. And that tells you that because you have a channel all about you. Well, me, I don't even know what to say about myself, so I'm going to quit talking.
I'm excited for this year and the changes to come. I also want to do another video where I talk a little bit more about resolutions. There's just tons and tons of footage coming up. I don't want
Yeah, you shouldn't have been doing anything about resolutions because you didn't follow through with all one of them. In January, you always had the same one. Let's lose weight.
I do everything in one video, overwhelm people. I want to have things to film because my life is not the greatest. It's kind of boring. So I want to be able to have things to talk about and things to share with you guys because y'all like my uploads. I love uploading. So anyways, now I'm rambling. So I'm going to end this vlog. I know it's a short one.
You would do short ones because you knew no matter what you posted, people were going to click on it. And with people clicking on it, you would still get money because you were having hundreds of thousands of views at this time. Yeah, people still believed in you, like I said.
My videos have been very short, the last few that I've uploaded. Hey, it's bittersweet because usually longer the video, more money you make. But that's okay. I don't want to just like talk and create a long video that has like no like content, like an
Amberlynn, we used to you not having any kind of content. Back then you didn't have content because you weren't leaving the dag blame house. But for some reason, we still watched you.
video just to get more money. Blech. Plus I want to upload for you guys. Upload, girl. Because even though like YouTube isn't like a high priority,
She said it right there. She don't care. She absolutely does not want to provide entertainment. All she wants is the ching in her pocket.
I still want to keep you guys updated on my life. We gotta save all kinds of money this year, honey, because
Because that tax season got you every single time and you haven't even learned for this year.
things are going down. Okay, I'm gonna stop being weird. I'm gonna end this video. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so here's the anticipated video that you guys have been waiting for. So I want to say a few things first.
Oh, she's preparing us for bad news. My goodness, but like I said, it is Amberlynn Reed after all.
This video might be all over the place, so I do apologize for that. First, I want to say a lot of people have been commenting things about my face. So, a lot of people
Yeah, your cheeks are a little bit red underneath your eyes, and so are your ears. So does that mean that you used something on your face you shouldn't have? Or you've been touching your face too daggum much?
like, oh my god, her face is so pale. She looks sick, sounds sick. I'm not sick. I am super morbidly obese, and I will
And you say that with pride because that gives you an excuse not to do nothing.
say I was using my real camera, and that does make my face look super pale. I already am very pale though, but that just made it way worse. So I am using my phone camera.
Okay, so let me tell you how this ended up being the community's fault. Amberlynn would always film for her phone. So then she got herself a camera. Well, she would forget to take that camera, so she wouldn't vlog anything. So she would come back to us and say, well, see, I always have my phone on me, so it's a lot easier for me to vlog all day. But, and however, she still didn't mainly vlog her day. She would just do bits and pieces and stick them together later.
Right now, obviously, I'm not going to have the best skin color. You guys have to realize that being this size isn't healthy. So I'm going to have
Miss Amberlynn, we realize that. You need to realize that yourself.
certain symptoms of being a super morbidly obese person. And unfortunately, one of those things is very bad skin tone. Dark knuckles, yellow, pale.
You didn't want anybody to know that your knuckles were dark. At one point, you even took concealer and slacked it all over your knuckles and asking people, you know what, does this look better for you?
Skin type style. It's just, I get it. My face is blotchy. It's not cute. But it also is frustrating that people have to point that out because it's like, when have we become so shallow or even just so cruel
No, shallow, because that's exactly what you are, Amberlynn.
to comment on a person's insecurity, whether it be, oh my god, look at her skin color, she looks disgusting, or oh my god, look at her skin color, she's killing herself. Like, either way, I just feel like it's really rude.
Are you catching the difference in within a year of how she vlogged? Yeah, that's why I'm doing the entire day's vlog.
And I know it's not going to stop, but you guys have to realize, obviously, I'm going to look kind of rough. So, I don't mean to start the video off in like a negative way.
Oh, yeah, you do. You're trying to prepare us for what is the inevitable. Yeah, we already know this little circus.
I guess I am. I'm a little frustrated. I'm really tired. I am actually staying up for 24 hours to try to fix my sleeping schedule.
This is exactly the reason why I ask her, what time do you wake up? You've been trying to fix your sleeping schedule for so daggum long and you ain't made any kind of progress. You wouldn't get up till 4 in the afternoon if that's what you wanted to do, and you would be awake while everybody else was sleeping, but then you would make Beck stay awake with you, which was completely unfair.
But now that I think of it, it's probably going to be more like a 40-hour situation, which I'm already at hour like 22 and I'm like ready to conk out.
If you would eat the entire time, you would be awake the entire time. Get you some healthy snacks, Amberlynn.
But I'm trying to like power through because I really want to fix my sleeping schedule. But I'm frustrated because I did not want to film this video until I reached a certain weight. And it's something I have been saying continuously, but I feel like it's important that I film this video.
Are we getting lectured? Is that what's happening right now? It's our fault.
Because I want to connect with my viewers. I want people to trust me. I know a lot of...
Now that's a laughable thing. We know not to trust you because every time we do, you do something against us.
People do not trust me right now. They're saying that I'm lying about my weight. People are saying things like, you've never lost weight before, so why would you be losing weight now? You look bigger. You look worse than ever. It's just like, it's frustrating when I've put so much work into this. And
you know what? People would ask you, if you have such a problem coming on camera with your skin all uneven, why don't you get up and do it like you're going to work? Get you some makeup on, do your hair, get all purtified, and then come on camera. Take your job serious. See, and today it's a little bit different because she sometimes at least tries.
I think something else that's been weighing a lot on my mind is like, people are like, yeah, if she is losing weight, ... it's because of this reason, not because she's actually trying. And I'm over here like, I can't win. So if I'm losing weight, it's not because of me, it's because my body is failing me. But if I'm gaining weight, it's because it's my fault. It's like...
It's your fault either way. You can either have a good ending or a bad ending.
I don't get it. I'll never understand the mind frame that comes from some of you. There are a lot of you who message me privately and are super supportive. And
all right, Amberlynn, you have this whole thing, even to today, of paying attention to Insta and not paying attention to YouTube. You would run from YouTube comments. It didn't matter. But you would fly over to Insta and want support over there, or Snapchat, or whatever in the world you were on at the time.
I literally would not be doing this without you. So I've been saying for a couple months now that I am losing weight and I'm just keeping it behind the camera. I didn't really want to be showing it because I usually show it and I usually fail. So I wanted to do this privately. I wanted to prove to myself that I could reach a goal weight and then show you guys, because
why are we getting a lecture? Just why? See, she wasn't making short little clips at this point to give us. She was doing actual sit-down videos.
You guys know I am notorious for losing 5 pounds and being super proud and like shouting it out to the world and expecting praise and glory and all this stuff. And I didn't want to repeat that cycle. So, like I said,
Amberlynn is very familiar with her cycles that she goes through. She knows they happen. She just doesn't fix them.
And I've been saying for months now that I'm losing weight and no one wanted to take me seriously. No one wanted to hear me out. So the last video I uploaded was a what I ate today video. And now I just see, oh, here we go. Cycle 1 is here again. And it's just like, cycle 1 is now like the hot topic of the discussion now. You guys,
We know if you're going to lose any kind of weight, you're going to gain it back with a few extra. It's because time and time again, it's happened.
I've seen the cycle diagram. I relate to it. I understand it. It just hurts that I've been sitting here for months saying, you guys, I am losing weight. I'm working on myself behind the camera. And then the minute I wanted to share that and just show you some of the things I'm eating, all of a sudden it's like Amberlynn phase 1 has entered the chat. And I'm just,
You shouldn't have been doing mukbangs. You should have left those off your channel, but you knew how much money you could get to line your pockets.
like, I don't know. It's just frustrating to me because just because I'm not showing something, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. And I'm getting a lot of people like messaging me and just like sending comments of like, oh, here's another sit down video. That must mean she's bed bound. That must mean she's not losing weight. And I'm just like, how does that mean I'm not losing weight? It's like, this video is strictly a video of just me talking. And if you guys were to film a video, whether it be a story time video.
Amberlynn, the problem wasn't you sitting down to film a video. It was always you being in bed or being in one spot, not going anywhere, not even going to Walmart. You would send Beck. So that's pretty much all we got was sit down videos.
Or if you guys do weight loss videos and you're doing just like an update or you're doing a Q&A, you guys would be sitting too. It's not just because, oh, Amberlynn's this amount of weight, so that means she has to sit down in all her videos. No, it strictly just means like this is a sit down video. This video doesn't require jumping jacks or me trying to run outside and probably pass out from even trying. Like, my weight loss journey isn't about, oh, how long can Amberlynn stand in a YouTube video. My journey is actually about the strength that I am finding within myself.
You mean stamina, Miss Amberlynn? Is that what you're actually meaning? Because you ain't got none.
To succeed. And I have been finding personal strengths within myself that has actually shocked me. I have found willpower and determination, and
Well, you sure did lose it fast.
I'm working on why am I addicted to food instead of I need to always choose carrots over hot Cheetos.
You were always working on your relationship with food, but it seems like y'all were breaking up almost every day.
I'm trying to work on why do I want those hot Cheetos but not the carrots. I mean, obvious reason is hot Cheetos are so delicious. Obviously, like, who wouldn't choose those over carrots?
Me. No hot Cheetos for me. I'm perfectly good.
No, but like, I'm trying to go like within myself and figure this all out and try to build a healthier relationship with food. It's not about, oh, Amberlynn's sitting again. I mean, she's gaining weight. It's just absurd to me. Wait.
Then you needed to show us you up, moving, and doing something. We would have loved if you would have got up and had a little bit of physical activity in front of us, kind of like you did after Shrimpgate. Everybody decided to leave you. Your very next upload was exercise.
Weight loss is hard. Like, point blank period. I'm a food addict who literally on a daily basis is thinking about, when can I have my next cheat meal? When can I overeat again? Oh my God, I want ice cream so bad. Or
do something else with your time so that you'll be preoccupied and you won't even think about food.
Or, oh my God, I want the Chinese buffet. Or, oh my God, let's go devour sushi. You know, and with this journey, I am allowing myself to have those things, but nowhere near the quantity that I used to eat them in. Since
'cause she's moderation queen.
Starting YouTube, I have gained 200 pounds about.
So you told you it wasn't a weight loss channel. She told you the same thing. This is a weight gain channel.
I haven't lost any weight since I have been on YouTube. And I wanted to...
Now that's not true. You would lose like a pound, 2 pounds, but then you'd gain it right back. So, I mean, technically you did lose weight. You just didn't lose significant amounts.
Make this video and just be happy and excited and You know, I've been talking to a lot of you guys about like, a lot of people send me messages and they're like, Amberlynn, you don't have to prove yourself. Like, stop feeling like you have to prove yourself and explain everything.
Yeah, and she didn't get that on YouTube. I told you where she gets those messages because she gets to filter through them.
And it's like, I understand what you guys are saying, but it's like, I still feel like I have to explain myself and prove that I'm not lying. It's just, it's kind of ruined what I wanted to do for myself.
You are the only one that can make yourself think away, feel away, or do something. You are the only one that can do that. Don't blame it on other people.
And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming anyone.
Yes, you are. That's why you're coming on here telling us it's our fault.
I am blaming myself because I always feel like I have to prove myself. And I hate that part of me so much. I used to never be like that. But it's like when there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people doubting you, it is so hard to ignore. Like, it's already hard for just one person to doubt you. So it's like,
You should doubt yourself, Amberlynn, because you are the one to blame. Not us. We didn't do nothing besides sit back and watch, and then we would, turn against you slowly.
I have some low self-esteem. Like, I really do.
If anybody's seen you over on TikTok, they would beg to differ.
I truly do not like myself. And that's also part of this journey, is like, I'm trying to find love. I'm trying to love myself. And it's hard because it's like, you can't force yourself to love something. So it's like,
You are trying to force yourself to cry and you ain't doing a good job of it.
I've hated myself for so long that trying to love myself and figuring out how to do it is hard. But the only way that you can change is if you love yourself. That is the only way. Like, a lot of people, and how I used to feel, people think, oh, I hate myself so much, I have to change because I hate myself, I hate how I look, I hate this. That's not honestly how it's gonna work, because I hated myself for so long, and because I hated myself so much, I constantly ate my feelings and numbed myself, and I numbed how I felt about myself, and I numbed my past, and I numb everything.
Would you just live in the present already and lose the weight so you have nothing to complain about? Oh, wait, you are Amberlynn. You always got to have something to complain about.
Sort of pain or sadness or depression, I numbed myself. And I know for a fact that if I loved myself, I would have never done that. So it's like, I'm trying to find love for myself, and that is a journey all in itself. Anyways, sorry about that. So we're gonna get to my weigh-in soon. There are pros and cons of doing weigh-in videos. Two pros for me that I can think of, like off the top of
Would you just weigh in already? That's what we're waiting on.
my head, is inspiration and memories. By losing weight, I can inspire others to do the same because I have documented such a crazy journey on YouTube. I have done so many diets, fad diets.
You do understand that you inspired a lot of people on YouTube, but it wasn't the way you think you inspired them. They would watch you and lose weight because they didn't want to be like you.
Just so many different things, and I haven't found success in any of it. I have found 200 extra pounds that I did not need, and it's so sad for me to go back and watch my first video, and it's like, I want to shake that person. And
I'll go back and find her very first video that she's talking about, and I'll show you how she reacts to it.
just be like, your future is not good. You really do need to change this now, or like, you're gonna feel like death every single day if you don't do it. So the cons for me during weigh-ins are
I told you you gotta wait till the very end of her video to get any kind of information that she's gonna give you. She wants to make sure she gets every single bit of watch time that she can, because by this time, she's like, no more little bitty clips and uploading them. I'm gonna do little bitty clips and paste them together and then upload them.
Things that I hear: you aren't losing weight fast enough, you aren't doing good enough, Amberlynn, you don't look like you've lost weight, I know you're lying. Oh, come on, you are rigging the scale. It's like all those things are really hard to hear. Like, I know I can ignore it, I totally get that, but they're so frustrating, they're so discouraging. It's like, it makes me feel like it's not even worth it anymore.
You're the one that said you don't go down and read comments because they make you feel bad about yourself. So now you're admitting you go and feel and see the comments, and then you get in your feelers and you go and eat.
That I should just come on here, film mukbangs that are full of like Burger King and like Big Macs.
That's what you do anyway, so there would be no difference.
And like large plates of spaghetti. Like, it makes me feel like it's just not even worth it. But then I have to remind myself, I'm not doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for myself.
No, ma'am. You only do for you. You don't care about your audience. You say it all the time, just like you said, so what if I gaslight my audience? Who cares? Well, as an audience member, I care.
I already know I'm going to get people saying, oh, that's a rigged weigh-in. I don't believe it at all. Look at her face. She still looks like the moon. I know she ain't losing weight. You're not doing good enough. You can lose weight faster. Like, I know I'm going to be hearing these things. I 100% hands down already
She's like a teacher that don't teach you nothing.
know it's going to be happening. But it's like, I have to stop caring. After this video, I have to stop caring. I think I just care way too much about people's validation. That
You only care when your views drop. That's the only time you care. That's when you start buckling down and saying, I'm going to exercise until you see your views going back up. Then you start getting right back into the old Amberlynn.
that is like literally the word for it. Is like, I care way too much. Like, I want people to be proud of me because it's like, my journey has been rotten. Like, it's been bad. It's been hell. It's been so depressing, and it's been a lot of entertainment for some people out there because I am train wreck city. Like,
At least you admit it, and most of us just get to sit back and laugh at you now because you know what you're doing, and you're doing all of it on purpose.
no. So then when I do something good and I do lose weight, I want all the validation in the world. I want people to throw a party for me. And it's like, that's another big reason why I was like, I need to step away from YouTube when it comes to my weight loss, because
You would leave YouTube and then you'd be back the very next day or next couple of days because you would realize, oh, wait, I need this job.
I need to validate my own self. I don't need strangers online to tell me, good job, great job, you got this. But what I do want with you guys is,
Then why do you run to Insta into your message center? Yeah, that word. But anyways, why do you run over there for the positivity? It makes no sense, Amberlynn.
that trust, that bonding again. I want to show you guys I am doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain highest weight and when I weighed that, blah, 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 blah.
We went through all of this, and I better get a weight, unlike last time. Well, last time I would still get a weight. I just had to do the math, and I wasn't going to do the math. Yeah, leave it alone. It's just me.
And then we will get into what I weigh as of a few days ago. So hopefully this isn't confusing to anyone. That's why I'm just going to do it in like short form. As you guys know,
This is not short form, Amberlynn. This is you sitting down, doing a Let's Talk video, just not the same kind of Let's Talk video as you do today.
my highest weight ever was 572.4. I don't remember when I actually weighed that though. I don't know if it was the beginning of 2019 or if it was the ending of 2018. I honestly do not remember. But on September 27th of 2019, which was just last year, I weighed 566.4. So that was only down like 6 pounds from my heaviest. Like,
We kind of didn't care then. We wanted to see an actual weight drop on you. We wanted to see some progress coming from you. But you know what? Everything we wanted, we didn't get.
it was like whatever. So it was October 8th. I weighed myself in private and I weighed 571.0. And this was just last year. Like what? A few months ago.
That's the thing. You always said you did better when you weren't sharing it with your audience. But in all actuality, whenever you'd come and share it with your audience, you wouldn't be down that much.
So when I was 571.0, that means I was 1.2 pounds away from my heaviest weight. And it's like I stayed around the same 10 pounds for like a year. And
When you plateau, that's when you like to give up on it. You don't push through the plateau. You're like, oh, I can't go no further, so you go and eat.
And I literally was so happy that I didn't gain. But I knew that if I stayed in that weight range, I was going to die. I am going to die. Like, oh God. For some reason, it was that moment. I don't know why it was that moment where I was like, I have to freaking change. It's not going to be overnight. No.
You would look in the mirror and you would pose in the mirror. And that's what's sad. We should have caught on that you didn't really want to lose weight.
No. I'm still gonna make mistakes and I'm still gonna have those days. Sorry, Hannah Montana. Like, I know, like, I'm gonna make mistakes. And going into it and realizing that has actually helped me because I always went into this like, I have to be perfect. Oh my God, I have to wake up and I have to be like pristine and I have to. No, that's
Now you're just lying again. We call you Liar Lynn for a reason.
just, it hasn't worked in the past. It's not gonna work now. So, as of a few days ago, I just want to say, obviously, I could have done better. Duh. The whole December, like I told you guys,
Setting us up for failure. Y'all just get ready.
I only lost 2.8. So you have to realize that the weight that I have lost was through October, November, and some of this January. Obviously, I could have done better. I'm just going to say that again. But that's just like me, like beating myself up, I feel like.
Hey, look at her. She's wearing 2 chokers today instead of 1. Goodness gracious.
By losing this amount of weight, it has shown that I finally had willpower. I was able to say no hundreds of times to temptations that I normally would have said yes to in the past. And I ain't gonna sit here and like fib or lie. Yes, I have messed up countless times. I have overate countless times. Like, this isn't some type of like,
She's trying to tell you, you better be happy with me. No matter exactly what kind of weight I lose or I weight gain, you still need to be happy because I'm tired of everybody coming after me.
oh, Amberlynn has been on track since literally October 8th and she hasn't messed up. No, that's no. So what I've been doing is counting calories. I eat about 1,500 to 2,500 calories. I preferably.
That is a big gap, Amberlynn. So you pretty much left it open for whenever you want to eat a lot, you can eat a lot. Heck, you did 6,000 in one day.
I like to say around 1,600. That's like a beautiful number. I feel very proud when I'm about at 1,600, 1,500. But there are days where I eat like 2,300, 2,400. But I have been trying every single day. And I think the greatest part and something that I have
You're having so much joy in yourself right now, and we don't know why, because I still ain't heard what I'm here for.
noticed is that when I used to binge, I would probably end my calories at about like 6,000 for the whole day. Now it's like, I don't even consider it binging. I really consider it just like overeating, like hardcore. And it's usually around like,
See, here's the thing. At one point, she would say that she has the BINGE monster, and then other times she would say, no, I overeat, and sometimes she would just say that, I needed more snacks. She always rephrased it from one way to another, depending on how she felt that day.
3,200 calories. So it's like my overeating now is so much less than it used to be. It's honestly amazing. Like, I don't eat anywhere near as much as I used to during a binge. Like, honestly, I can't even say that I've binged, honestly. I've overate. I feel like I'm like so rambly right now. So
You need to get to the point. You should have got to the point a long time ago, but as I always will say, you need that run time.
I did step on the scale. You do not see my body because your girl is naked, but I will promise you guys me physically stepping on the scale with like a maxi dress on or whatever later on. But I just really wanted to film this a few days ago. I was like, can I do this? Am I really going to do this? Because there was a goal I set for myself, which I didn't reach. That's, I guess, why I'm frustrated.
Because you never set realistic goals for yourself. You would say, I want to get down to 190. I want to get down to 250. Those were your goals.
Making this video because I just wanted to prove something. I know I need to stop doing that. But anyways, okay. So I'm going to put that clip in right here. Okay, so I'm stepping on naked. $519.6. So 519.6. That means I'm down 52.8 pounds.
Look at how red her face is. She's like, be happy for me. You better be happy for me. I'm proud of myself, which means you have to be proud of me.
And that is the most that I have lost on YouTube. I am proud. I am really proud. I don't need anyone to say they're proud of me. I don't care if people believe me, but I really do want to build the trust, and I am happy. I really am. And it's like, I guess the reason why that I feel kind of upset is,
why are you still lecturing us? Why don't you go ahead and get to the end of this so we can run on to the next video? But this is the way Amberlynn would do. If she lost any weight, it's like, ha ha, in your face.
I wanted to film my weigh-in video once I hit 499. I really, really wanted to come on here and be like, I'm out of the 500s. And I'm close. I'm getting there. 519. I can't even believe it because I really thought. Sorry.
Okay, so she used to go to the ERs constantly because there was something wrong with her. So whenever she was sick and had a stomach little bug thingy going on with her, she would lose weight. And then she would come on here and say, see, I told you so. And then as soon as she got better, she'd be out eating again.
I really thought that one day I was going to hit 600 pounds, and I wouldn't let myself do it. It was terrifying, and the fact that like I'm closer to the 400s than I am the 600s now is just, it makes me feel really good. Like I said, I know I could have done better, and I hope I didn't let anyone down, but it's like, I'm proud.
You don't care if you let anybody down, because if you cared about that, you would have done something a long time ago.
I honestly, I feel like an idiot for crying, but I honestly never thought I was gonna lose weight again. I was in such a vicious circle that I thought maybe I should just throw in the towel and just enjoy my life, because I'm probably gonna die in a few years anyway.
That's what you did. You enjoyed your life. You had fun in your life. And most of the fun came from you eating.
And I really was stuck. And it's like, that cycle diagram I see of myself and the thing that people talk about, it's like that diagram is more than entertainment. It's me being bipolar. It's me being a food addict. It's
Now let's go ahead and list off all of the things we can't blame you for, right? The excuses you have at this point.
me not trusting myself and believing in myself. So whenever people bring up the cycle, it's just like, it hits deep because it's more than just entertainment for people, and it's more than just like a subject for people to talk about. It's like my actual life. And
Amberlynn, we have seen you actually cry, have emotions, have feelings. We have seen it, and it's not this.
it's something that like I have to deal with on a daily basis, and I'm trying so hard to stay in phase 1. I still want to be able to do the things I love without people putting a name to it, like, oh, this is phase 4. It is hurtful.
Then get up and do something. You're used to all the negative comments. Quit whining and crying.
It is, but anyways, I am proud of myself. Don't get me wrong. Could I have done better? Sure. But you guys, my next step is 60 pounds down, and then it's going to be 70, and then I'm going to be in the 400s. And
Amberlynn, I told you, she likes to make all of these big, drastic goals, and she don't hit them. She gets down on herself, then she's like, oh, why am I even doing this anyways? And most people go through that. I did. But you still got to push through it no matter what.
I really, really want to keep this up. I want to keep this momentum. I feel like what I'm doing for myself right now is working. It's obviously, and it feels so good. It feels so good, honestly. So I'm sorry for crying. I promised myself I wasn't going to, but I broke that promise. So anyways.
No, you were crying because you thought it would look better and people would have pity on you and be proud of you. Nobody had pity. Nobody was proud. Nobody really cared because we knew what you were going to do.
Now that all this is like out in the open, I hope people can just start believing me more and just know that I really am trying. And I'm never going to be perfect. One thing I can say is that I'm not going to give up. This is obviously not like my past weigh-ins or...
I thought it was extremely funny during this time that she always had new people come in. And when she was like, I'm not going to give up, I'm going to do this, people would say things like, oh, see, she's actually got determination now. I've never seen her do this or say this. And it's like, if you've been here for a while, yeah, you know that this is the way Amberlynn is. She's going to lose and then she's going to gain it.
My past diets or anything like that, because I'm actually losing weight. It's 52 pounds, you guys. Let's celebrate it. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. It's a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, so welcome to my first weigh-in of 2021.
Sorry about the music, guys. I know some of y'all don't like it, but I just do the videos.
So this weigh-in is going to be short, simple, straight to the point.
Thank you. That would be nice. This video is going to be forever long if you keep doing 30-minute videos as a weigh-in. We don't need that long.
So just a reminder real quick though, Mondays I upload a weekly vlog that I film Monday through Sunday. Then on Wednesdays we're going to have a weigh-in video / weight loss topic, maybe talk about how I'm doing, things like that. And then Fridays will always be a food video.
Does this sound familiar to y'all whatsoever at all? Does this sound familiar? It should.
Whether it be a eat with me or I show what I ate in the day. So that is my YouTube schedule as of right now, and it's been going pretty good. So the first thing I want to talk about is how much weight I want to lose in 2021. I always set goals for myself and never succeed in them, but there's always that one point when you might actually succeed. So I don't want to stop myself from setting a goal, whether I fail or I don't. And instead of saying,
You need to be reasonable with your goals, Amber.
I'm going to try losing this amount of weight, I want to say I am going to lose this amount of weight. I really, really want to stick to positive affirmations and just every day wake up with a clear and level-headed mind. I
She didn't live with Eric and Ricky at this time. It was just Beck and Amberlynn.
know a lot of people say one day at a time or whatever, but for me, it is definitely one meal at a time, 1 hour at a time. Things get hard for someone who, you know, loves food, loves to eat, emotional eater, you know, food addict, the whole 9 yards. So how much weight I am going to be losing this year, my goal is 100 pounds, you know?
That continues to be the same goal that we can't ever seem to reach.
That's literally 2 pounds a week. When
Hey, every time she says literally, I think of one person that's always in my comments, and I just gotta laugh.
you say it like that, it doesn't sound so hard, especially someone my size. But then when you say it as a whole, it's like, okay, 100 pounds in a year, whoa, that's a lot. But I feel like deep down, I could do this. I have to do this, and I have to succeed in this for way more reasons than one. So the next thing I want to talk about is what I'm going to be doing to lose weight.
Guess what? Amberlynn, you had the C word, and you lost weight, and then you gained it back.
As you guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, you guys know
Unfortunately, I've followed you for a very long time, and I used to know that I shouldn't have in a way, but your manipulation is so strong.
that I bounce back and forth between diets, and I have done literally every diet you can think of, like calories. I've tried being vegan, vegetarian, intuitive eating.
When you were doing vegan and vegetarian, girl, when you found out that you could eat Oreos on one of them, that's all you ate. And you know, sometimes you gotta look at the food you're putting in your mouth.
Optavia, which don't try that, just don't. I have downloaded different apps, Noom, Carb Counter, my Fitness Pal, Lose It. Like, I have done literally everything.
Your favorite thing to mention was my Fitness Pal. And then you will tell people, you know, join me. I tried to join you and you never posted, never responded, never added me, nothing. So when you would post it again, hey, you know, I'm going to accept everyone, I'd do it again like a moron.
And for me, out of everything that I have done, which I have said this before, out of everything I've done, what I chose to do for now is what makes me feel the best. So as you guys know, I did stop doing Jenny Craig, and it's because I went to Gatlinburg and I didn't want to bring my food. I just didn't. I didn't want to bring my Jenny Craig food. And when
You do understand that you could go and get other food that could compare to your Jenny Craig, but here's what she would do, guys. She would switch between Jenny Craig, Freshly, Weight Watchers, and I think there was something else she would switch through. And each time she did, everybody was like, ha ha, tax, right off. It was just kind of a thing within the community.
I fell off then, I wasn't able to get back on. It's just one of those things where once I have like a cheat meal or, you know, I stop following plan for a day, I spiral out of control and I like can't find myself. So that is the reason why I quit Jenny Craig. There was no like rhyme or reason, no tea. It was literally because I went to Gatlinburg and I just spiraled out of control. So Jenny Craig makes me feel the best. I eat the healthiest on it. You know, everything.
Wait till she gets on Weight Watchers, then that's the best one.
It's just planned out for me, and the only thing that I need to do really is just follow the plan, and the weight should just fall off. What I love about it is I'm constantly eating veggies. I'm eating the right amount of carbs. I'm eating fruits.
Okay, so now this woman has been on so many apps and gone through so many weight loss programs that she says she knows absolutely everything there is to know about nutrition. Now, if that's true, why in the world ain't she smaller than what she is?
Calories are perfect. Like, everything is just high there. I ain't gotta think about it really. You know, there's downsides to every weight loss diet or lifestyle change that you can think of, and the one for me that is the hardest, besides the obvious of eating less, is I have to eat 6 times a day. So I do feel like I'm thinking about food a lot, but
You don't do anything besides sit around. So when you're just sitting on your butt all day, it's easy for you to go ahead and do food. But you would also, since you moved into a bigger city, you started getting Uber Eats, DoorDash, and all that stuff. Because it was always at, to the tip of your finger anytime you wanted something.
But the fact that I get to eat every 2 hours for 12 hours straight, it's kind of nice because it's like, okay, I don't really feel too hungry, but it's like having to think about it all the time kind of sucks. But overall, I love Jenny Craig. It's amazing. So that is what I am doing to lose weight. So my weigh-in today, I was 526.8. So every Wednesday, I'm going to weigh myself and tell you guys.
So yes, she gained weight from last year.
How that goes, and I am hoping this week I really would like to lose about 8 pounds or more. So with my goal of losing 100 pounds this year, that means hopefully in a year I weigh 426.8, and you know what? No, not hopefully, it's going to happen. So that is my weigh-in number 1, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this.
There was always a new day one, a new day of starting over. That was always happening.
Video. I hope that you guys are having a good new year. I know a lot is going on right now, and I know there's a lot of people who are super anxious and scared and confused, and I get that because
She's talking about the COVID.
literally feeling the same way. I think that we all just need to be kind to each other and be there for each other and have a lot of patience. This is the time when the United States should be, coming together and not apart. Anyways, enough of that. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to a new video.
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee. Yeah.
Y'all are gonna have to tell me if you like this intro or not, so if I do another one, I can leave it out if I need to.
You make me kinda nervous. You do that on purpose, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get straight to the point. Today was day 2 of weighing in out of 100 days, so I'll put that right here. That means I'm down like 0.4 from yesterday. Yesterday I did order like takeout and stuff. It was Saturday. Today's Sunday. I told myself starting Monday, we're gonna do the thing with the
See, in my opinion, she could have just did this and stopped this vlog, but no, that ching rings hard in your pocket.
calorie counting and all that. I'm gonna be calorie counting on Lose It, which is a calorie counting app. So I do want to show you guys a few things. I still have Christmas stuff up, obviously, because this is the Lego I did that is from Home Alone, which is a Christmas movie. Recently got this like shelf because I will be putting some plants on here. This Lego, she will be put away because Christmas is over. I still have a ton of Christmas stuff I still have to put away. But you guys, look, this is a real plant. This is the
Oh, goodness gracious, she was with wifey at this time.
first real plant I've ever had, and it's a money tree.
See, I was wrong. I'm sitting here going, she should have done another weigh-in, but I guess it was kind of a short time, and wifey just appeared. Okay, Janet, do that video.
And she is growing. Like, I cannot believe it. Look how cute. So I have the blinds open because she needs some like sun, even though there's no sun. It's supposed to snow today. Doubt it. Okay, you guys, it is January 3rd, which means it's the 3rd day of weighing in. I'm gonna put this right here So 501.6, that means I'm down like a good 3 pounds from yesterday. Okay, so Twinkie's looking out the window, so she's barking. I think the reason why I'm down 3 pounds is because yesterday I didn't eat as much.
If you would have listened to Wifey when Wifey first came into your life and you stayed fit like what Wifey was doing, you'd be okay. But you rubbed off on Wifey, so everything went downhill after that.
Like, obviously. Today is actually Monday, which is when I want to actually start counting calories again and drinking tons of water. So this is a half gallon, and when I drink this throughout the day, I pee a lot. I am having...
Don't you just love when she gives us extra information that we do not need?
massive water retention in my lymphedema, especially. Like, it is so bad. My lymphedema is like super hard. That's how I know eek. So if I follow plan, my goal is like a 1500 calorie moment, 1600 calorie moment, all of this water, forcing myself to pee. I have a very bad habit where I literally have to pee and then I hold it in for hours, which
Yeah, because you're too lazy to get up and walk to the dagbling bathroom.
is really bad. Ugh. So I'm not going to do that. So definitely going to flush out all the water, and I'm super excited because I'm just holding on to a lot of water right now and it's pretty uncomfy. So yeah, we will take the first drink together. So you guys, if you haven't drank water today, drink with me.
She collects water bottles. She just doesn't ever use them. And if you look at it, she's got a different water bottle today.
We did it. Yay. Okay, it is time for some coffee. First thing I'm gonna add.
Ma'am, I thought coffee gave you anxiety. What in the crap are you doing? No, ma'am. No, we don't do that. We don't cause anxiety for ourselves. We try to prevent it.
Is some milk. And then I'm gonna add some vanilla sugar-free syrup.
You see how everything's labeled? Yeah, that's awfuline, wifey. Amberlynn is Bambi. So it just depends on what you want to call her, Jade. Amberlynn always makes up names for her girlfriends.
Just a splash. Also gonna add a teeny bit of the salted caramel sugar-free syrup. And then I also like to use some of this Truvia. So
I guess we gotta be thankful she's not sitting on her butt. She's up and moving.
I'll be using a little bit of this. Just about that much. Stir it. Then obviously...
Hey, is that decaf? I don't think you ever tell us if that's decaf or not.
the coffee. Stir it. I'm gonna add some extra creamy Ready Whip.
You know, somebody asked me how I could sit back through all this and, watch it and talk about it. It's because it's kind of fun for me to look back and say, you know what? I was in denial whenever it came to Amberlynn. I had faith in her. I look at it now and I'm going, what in the crap are you thinking, Janet? You should never get pulled into somebody like that, but I did. So I'm just looking at it from a different set of eyes.
I'm also going to take the brown sugar. This is just like the teeniest bit ever. Like literally such a small amount.
Then why even add it? You don't need it.
I'm gonna take it, sprinkle it. Now we have ourselves some coffee. If anyone's curious, this coffee is about 100 calories. So the Christmas tree is officially gone. And this is the cat tree or tower or whatever you want to call it that I got the cats. This is Rarity's favorite spot, right?
I guess she doesn't need one of those anymore since Rarity's not with her. She's never going to live down the fact that Rarity's not there.
Here, Rattle Gray. Hi, beautiful. Okay, you guys, so today is day 4, January 4th of 100 days of weighing in. So I'm gonna put that right here. So 499.2 means overnight I lost 2.6 pounds. Yesterday, I only had about 1,100 calories. I honestly, weirdly enough, like barely thought about food yesterday, which is pretty great. I noticed the days where I have coffee when I first wake up, like it's almost like an appetite suppressant.
No, sometimes coffee will give you more energy, so you'll get up and do something. You need to think of it that way, Amberlynn.
So I love having just a little bit of coffee. It definitely helps. You guys, I'm back in the 400s. We're back doing the thing. So in the last 4 days, I'm down about a little over 5 pounds. I'm very happy with that. So we're actually here to do a little grocery haul. I needed a few things, but mainly I really wanted to make some fried rice tonight for dinner. So I got some ingredients for that. All right, so let's do the haul. We have some soy sauce. I got some.
You know, I never really followed anything she ate, anything she bought. I knew better than even think about it.
Okay, so this stuff is so good. Sriracha mayo. You guys, you can use this on so many different things. I'm gonna put a little bit on top of the fried rice. It's gonna be so good. Got some shredded carrots, an onion, garlic salt. Garlic salt is a staple for me. Like, it is what it is.
You put garlic in almost every single one of your meals, and I don't understand why, because you know your breath's gonna stink.
Some sweet peas. Scallions. You literally have to have scallions. Like, scallions make everything taste better, and it just has to be on fried rice. So we got some eggs because I do like to have some eggs with it. I did get some chicken thighs for it because it's going to be a chicken fried rice. And then I will be having chicken wings.
Now, I can say she started cooking a little bit better at this point, but yeah, not too good.
These days coming up, so I did get some of those, and I needed some more storage bags. So that is a little grocery haul. I'm gonna put all this away, and if I remember, I will show you guys the completed fried rice. I might forget, I don't even know. All right.
Because you didn't really care about your job even then. You were like, oops, my bad, I didn't film. We especially didn't get to go and do anything fun.
You guys, so the fried rice is cooked. I'm gonna add some sriracha mayo. I promise you guys, this stuff is so freaking good. And obviously, I will be adding scallions.
If you take a look at those plates, they're not little plates whatsoever at all.
Rarity is back there meowing if you hear her. And then I'm gonna add some sesame seeds. There we go. Hey guys, okay, so today is day 5 of weighing in for 100 days.
You still got your mesh going on. I tell you something, you just need to get a plain one. Plain black, plain white, plain maroon, whatever you want to get. Just get a plain one because it looks a little bit better into some of your outfits that you choose.
I figured every 5 days we could do a little like update on the whole picture. So here is my weigh-in for today. So 497.2, which means I'm down 2 pounds from yesterday. So since the 1st, I am.
And if you notice, she's still using the car part scale. She's not using a regular one.
I'm down 7.4 pounds in 5 days, which means to reach my 50-pound weight loss in this 100 days, I have 42.6 to go. And in total, I have lost 75.2 pounds. So far, we are on the right track. I figured every 5 days we can use this time to see, am I on the right track to reach my goal of losing 50 pounds in the 100?
Yes, I'm including the full vlog so you could see how she started changing her weigh-ins and doing things like that. When she was with Wifey had her putting in more effort to do stuff.
Days. And so far, the fact that I'm down 7.4 in 5 days, it looks like we're on the right track. So today was my first day actually taking an iron pill. This, for one, is 361% of your daily value. So I said yes. I also take vitamin D3 every single day.
You're always low on vitamin D because you don't leave the house.
and I noticed that vitamin D3, it works like a charm. So I am anemic, so I'm hoping these iron pills help with my iron, which they probably will, obviously. Okay guys, I don't know if you remember, I recently got this purse. Okay, it wasn't like recent.
You keep buying purses, you put them up in the daggone closet, then you want to pull one out, and then after that you'll be like, oh, I need to donate these because, you know, I'm not into them anymore. Amberlynn.
Kind of recent. Easily over a month ago. It's a Betsy Johnson from Torrid.
Yeah, she started paying attention to name brands, and you know what? I don't care. I carry a Cal fanny pack.
But there was a purse that I really wanted. It is a Kate Spade purse. So this is a new purse. I can see myself using this for a long time. I don't know. You know what I mean? You're excited for a purse. You realize, oh, it's not jiving with you. Kind of felt like that with this.
We're used to you buying things and then not using them. I mean, this is just typical of you.
Still love it, but oh my God. And I also got a new wallet. It's just some random brand, CYANB. I thought it was cute. Love the color. Thought it would go good with the purse. So we're about to switch wallets. This is the wallet that I'm currently using.
I don't even see why she bought that Betsy Johnson purse because that's not who she was at the time. She didn't do bright colors or anything like that. Her colors are more muted.
Adrian Vittadini Studio, probably pronouncing that wrong, but super pretty. I've had that for years. My purse is so boring right now. 3 chapsticks, keys, mirror.
You don't ever need a big purse, but you use them anyways because you ain't got nothing to go in there.
Hair tie, pen. That's literally it. Like, why do I even have a purse sometimes?
You don't need one. That's what I'm trying to say to you because you don't leave the house.
My wallet, you know, typical wallet stuff. So I actually wanted to end this video. I hope that you guys are enjoying the vlogs, the videos, the content, the 100 days of weighing in. I've done this before. I only got to day 30. So I'm hoping to actually reach 100 days.
She's telling you that she feels every single time she tries something.
I hope that you guys did enjoy. Okay, let's read it this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
But you make me kinda nervous. You do that on purpose.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this video is just gonna be weight loss related. I think I forget how to talk to a camera. It's been a while. I needed a little.
Imagine that. Something being your job and then you quit doing it and then you're like, oh crap, I gotta get used to this again. That tells you she quits doing her daggum job anytime she wants to. She won't vlog for days if she doesn't want to. And that's why we get the content we get today.
Break. I felt burnt out, and I know some people get to have time off around the holidays. I know some people don't. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to do so.
No, you like doing Vlogmas because in December, that's when your chang ring in.
So I just needed time, and I haven't known how to come back. I was gonna come back on the 2nd or the 3rd, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just have a couple more days. But this video is strictly just weight loss content video type style, okay? So
Then quit talking. Just go straight to the point. Quit talking.
So let's get into that. So I figured for the new year, we will start weekly weigh-ins again. I will be filming my weigh-ins every Sunday. Well, I will be weighing in every Sunday. Today is definitely not Sunday.
See, it's not every day now. It's every week. She jumps and bounces and she can't stick to nothing.
Sunday was on the 1st and today's the 4th, so I am behind on filming, but I do want to get this first weigh-in out so you guys know my starting weight for the new year. Regardless of when you guys see the video, I will be filming a weekly weigh-in is what I'm trying to say. And with the weekly weigh-in, I want to talk about, you know, how much weight I lost within the week or gained, or if I stayed the same.
See, she added gained in there because she knows she can't always lose weight.
Or how I'm doing. I also want to include a correspondence with me and you guys. And by doing that, I've decided I'm going to go on Instagram before I film these videos and I
Stay off Insta. Stay on YouTube. If you want to be on TikTok, be on TikTok. If you want to be on Insta, be on Insta. You know what? I don't think she ever uses the Book of Face.
I am going to ask you guys to ask me, or I'm going to suggest to you guys, or give you guys the opportunity to ask me weight related questions. I did do this last year and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know why I stopped, but I do enjoy making these types of videos and answering questions for you guys and just opening up with you guys a little.
You do not like answering questions on YouTube. You never have and you never will.
Bit more. So I'm going to do the 5 questions first, and then we can get into the weigh-in and what I'm doing, how I'm losing weight, my New Year's resolution for how much I want to lose this year. So let's get into it. The first question I'm going to be answering is, did you have a lot of loose skin before when you lost weight? And if you guys don't know, there was a time where I was down 106 pounds and I didn't have loose skin per se, but you could definitely tell like I've lost weight. There was more movement in my skin. It wasn't like swollen, kind of like when a balloon like loses.
It wouldn't be all stretched out is the thing. That's why you get stretch marks, is whenever you gain so much, your skin won't go with it.
It's air. I don't know how to
Or if you have a baby, you know, that happens.
explain it, but that's the best way to describe it. Do you experience knee pain? So I remember as a little girl, I don't know, 13 or something, a teacher randomly asked me, this is a memory that I will never forget, do your knees hurt from your weight? That's what the teacher asked me.
You would always say every single part of your body hurt, especially your back.
You would think I'm lying to you, but I will never forget that moment, because in my head I was like, what does she mean? Because at 13, yes, I was in the 300s and...
Were you never in athletics, like gym class or anything like that? Did you never take something like that? Because when you're in programs like that, you lose weight because they run your booty off.
You know, I've always been big. I've always been super morbidly obese, but I never had struggles besides the typical bullying, etc., etc. Like I never had any weight issues, like at 13 especially. So I remember when I was asked that in my...
I thought you were big all the way through. That's what you said. You would hold on to food because you didn't know when you were the next time you were gonna get it.
Head, I was like, am I gonna start like feeling pain because of my weight? Like I was so confused, but still to this day I do not get knee pain. And I remember that teacher also was like, do your ankles hurt? And I was just in my head I was like, what does this mean? But I do have random pain.
I don't believe any story that Amberlynn has to tell us because of the simple fact that she likes to take over other people's lives in story times. She's always done that.
Because I do have lipedema and it does make my legs hurt, but I don't have typical like, oh, ankle pain or knee pain or joint pain. That's something I guess I'm lucky that I don't experience. Next question is, why do you buy so many clothes at your current size if you want to lose weight? So this question confuses me because
Shopaholic. She can't help it. She buys the clothes, she gives them away. That's what she does. That's her MO. She doesn't send them back to get money. Oh no, that's too embarrassing.
a lot of people think that the clothes that I buy is already too small. So if
they are tight on you, everybody knows they're too small. Even when you gain weight, you still wear them.
If that is the case, then that means with tons of weight loss, I will still be able to wear the clothes that I am currently buying. Something I do notice about, you know, me gaining, losing large chunks of weight. It's not like I'm just like gaining, losing the same 10 pounds. It's like large chunks of weight, which is really, really bad for your body, bad for your health, I know. But something I've noticed about it is that my clothes never change. Like my sizes never change, not really. So that is why I don't find any issue in buying clothes, because the clothes that I wear now, I wore at my heaviest at 5'7".
You will buy bright clothes, knowing you're not going to wear the bright clothes. You still have to put it in your cart, and you still got to pay for it, and I don't understand why.
72, but I also wore it my lowest at 466. So it's like, that's why it doesn't really matter to me. I think that once I get in the 300s, especially like mid 300s, that's when I need to slow my roll and be like, whoa, okay,
Hey, Dana wasn't in your life at this point. That's why you couldn't give your clothes to Dana, because that used to be who you would always pass them to, because Dana was always big like you.
your size has changed. But with the
Oh, and Dana is Destiny, or was Destiny's girlfriend for the longest time. And they're not together anymore.
size that I am now, I have to lose like a drastic amount of weight for it to be noticeable within my clothing. So that is why I allow myself to still buy clothing. Next question is, why won't you show us your lipedema or lymphedema? I will not show that because it is something I'm very self-conscious about, and I know the type of people who
You were self-conscious about your legs and your feet no matter when you were, a certain size. It's always something, don't show my feet, don't show my legs, don't show nothing like that. She always has a blanket over her lap for a reason.
watch me. Like, me just showing my face, I get called a moon, a sun, people make fun of how I look, they make fun of my hair. And those are just like the simplistic things. Then people start making fun of my arms and my stomach, my abdomen, then we get into my legs, and that is where majority of my lipedema is. I do have it in my stomach and just the tiniest bit in my arms, but I do have it in those spots, and it's like, why would I want to put myself through that when I can barely even like go to the doctor and show them?
You would not have a primary care doctor. That's the problem, Amberlynn. That's not something you would think of. You would go on the online one, BetterHelp. That's what you would use.
Why would I want to show thousands of people online who already actively make fun of my body and how I look? I'm not going to put myself in that position. Last question. If Ozempic causes gallstones, wouldn't weight loss surgery do the same? So I had gallstones. I was first diagnosed like 21 after rapidly losing 60
You said you had gallbladder problems when you were back with Crystal. You can't keep anything straight.
pounds, and I've had gallstone problems since then. It's been very like on and off, but I didn't have really that many gallstone issues for a few years, and then I got on Ozempic and I was losing weight. I was losing weight before Ozempic, obviously. I was down like 106 pounds in total, which made my gallstones start acting up again, and I was told to stop taking the Ozempic because it was causing the rapid weight loss, which is
You have every excuse in the world not to take something that's helping you. You said Ozempic was doing great for you, and then you had to come up with saying, oh, I'm not going to take it. You got to blame it on somebody else. It can't just be, hey, I'm not going to take it because I don't want to take it. That's not what you do. It seems like you can't do that.
it's like a mess because it's like, what do I choose? Do I choose gallstone pain, or do I choose like, you got to be healthy because you got to lose weight? Like, it's so confusing. Like,
You also said that when you lost weight and you ate healthier, your gallstones didn't come back as bad. You said that. I think it's in part 1 of this video.
what do I choose? What bad do I choose? What good do I choose? Because either way, it's like, what's happening? But with weight loss surgery, if you have gallstone problems or your gallbladder isn't healthy or whatever it may be, they actually take out your gallbladder for you during weight loss surgery. It is an option. So that is probably what would happen.
Wifey was going to split the cost of your weight loss with your surgery with you, and you still wouldn't get it. Nothing is going to help you as long as when it does help you and you drop it, you're not going to get any better.
Pretty much 100% sure that they would just take out my gallbladder during weight loss surgery. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why don't you just get your gallbladder taken out right now? They will not do that. I've spoken to a few health professionals. I even have talked to a surgeon about it. They will not take it out unless it's actively infected, and it's because of my weight. They just don't want to put me under a intensive surgery and have me on anesthesia if there's really no reason for it. Obviously.
So you're saying that they're too afraid of putting you under because you might not wake up. Is that what you're trying to say?
Obviously, like, I have gallstones, it's not healthy, but my gallbladder is functioning, and that's what's important. And they said that if it ever like stops functioning, or if it's like running low on function, then obviously it would be an emergency surgery, but they just don't see that in my cards right now. All right, so now that the 5 questions are over, which is, that's how much I want to do per video, by the way, is 5 questions. I used to only do 3, but you know what, I like to talk now. Okay, so my weigh-in on January.
You've liked to talk for a while because you save everything to the dag-blame end.
January 1st, which was Sunday, is 520.0 on the dot, which I'm very glad about, because last time you guys got a weigh-in for me, I was actually like 521 point something. So I have not gained weight since then, so I am fucking glad about that. Let me tell you, I'm so glad about that. So this year I am doing things a little bit differently. I'm not going into it like, oh, January 1st, I'm gonna count calories, I'm only gonna have 1,200 calories, I'm just...
Because you're already doing that, you're just not letting us know. Because when you lose weight, then you say, oh, I lost it because I wasn't eating so many calories. I lost it because I was eating in moderation. Yeah, you always had something to say for the reason why you lost it.
Gonna have fruit all day. Like, we're not doing that. This isn't the broccoli chicken fruit diet. Not happening. That's why I binge. That's why I fail. I am focusing on reality, and that's how I'm going into it this year. So I do have a goal. I would like to weigh 399.8 before 2024. So
You are completely not realistic and you know it. I don't know why you still do this to yourself. Little goals is better than the big ones.
so that means I have to lose 120.2 pounds this year. It's doable because it's only 2 point something pounds a week. I can do that. I know I can do that. So how am I gonna do that? Every month is gonna be different, because just this January, I'm focusing on no takeout.
Yeah, but you still ordered a lot of takeout. You have got to change so much in your life in order to lose weight. Your lifestyle completely has to change. That is something you are not comfortable with.
I haven't had takeout. I know today's only day 4, but coming from someone who orders takeout like multiple times a day, like once or twice, even 3 times a day, it is new, but I'm doing good. We are on day 4. So this whole January, I do not want to do takeout. I'm allowing myself to eat whatever I want within my home. Yesterday,
See, you're going to hear something familiar in every single one of these, especially as we get closer to the date.
Feline made lasagna. We loved it. We enjoyed it. We thrived. I'm allowing myself to eat normal foods in normal quantities, like a normal person. And I use
You, when you're single, when you're not cooking for anybody else, because like Beck didn't like onions, but you would put onions in everything, you would say, oh, I got plenty for leftovers. And you would do kind of meal prepping. The problem is the same night you'd go get the meal prep container out of the refrigerator and you would finish eating it off.
quotations lightly, because I don't even know what normal means, but I know that what I'm doing is not normal, and that's binging and ordering takeout daily, multiple times a day. So by not doing that anymore, I'm starting to come back to the normal side. But what is normal? I don't even know at this point. But
I don't know if it's against what she's saying, but she would still have her Diet Coke delivered.
yeah, that is really strongly what I'm focusing on in January, is just like no takeout and allowing myself to eat things at home. But come February, I'm going to find new goals. Every day and every week, every month is just going to be a step closer to a healthier, newer, improved me. New year, new Amberlynn. Oh my god, such a joke. I'm just trying to take things slower instead of going so quickly into like new diets and counting calories. It's not realistic for me. We've all seen this play out before, and it's not gonna work. So today is Wednesday. I have not weighed myself since Sunday. You guys know that I am like, let's weigh in every single day type of queen.
And then you said it gets you unmotivated because you don't like seeing a couple of ounces coming off of you instead of a couple of pounds. That's why everybody told you to quit obsessing with the scale. Leave the scale alone, do your progress, then pick a day, weigh in. That's not Amberlynn.
But I've decided I am not going to be doing daily weigh-ins, not even in my personal life, which is so weird because I noticed it just messes with my mind frame. And if all I have to lose is like 2 point something pounds a week, that is all I'm going to be focusing on. And if I lose more than that, that's amazing. I love that for me. So I'm actually bullet journaling this year, which is
I still don't understand those things. I don't think I ever will.
so weird. I've always wanted to bullet journal. I did this all by myself. I didn't even need a ruler. That is some queen shit. So I literally just made this today because I finally just got my notebook in the mail. So I haven't written in it yet, but I will show you guys this if you guys are interested.
You know how many journals she started with her weight loss? Plenty.
This is my weekly weigh-in, so I'm gonna write that in. And then we have this little jar where this is the pounds I've lost. So
Okay, so is a bullet journal just something you can draw in? Is that what it is? Because that's what she's doing, is drawing things.
every single time I lose a pound, I'm gonna put a little heart in here, and it's gonna be like a bunch of different colorful hearts, and hopefully by the end of the year there will be 120 of them. And then this one is the weight that I need to go to reach my goal.
Every single time she would make something like this, she would fail. But the reason why is she would be looking at the pounds that she has not lost. Like I said, she wouldn't lose point something and she would go and eat because she would feel like, oh, I'm not succeeding anyways.
And down here I did that because you guys know I did that. So we're just counting down the 120 pounds. So every time I lose weight, say like I lose 3 pounds, I color in 3 squares. It's pretty simple. And my other bullet journal stuff, we can share that in a different video because this is just weight loss related. And I have a lot of different things that I have in my bullet journal that I'm really excited to.
You need to quit talking so much. You're just making this video longer and longer. Just do the blame weigh-ins, Amberlynn.
Show you guys. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, so it is January, no it's not. It is the day before January 1st. So not me having to look at my calendar. Wow. I literally couldn't figure out if there was 30 days in December or 31. It's not okay to be this dumb. Anyways, today is December 31st, the day before January 1st, 2024. What? Just wild. It's wild. And you guys are gonna be surprised. I'm not wearing hoops today. I'm wearing these pink earrings, but I low-key want.
You and those standout earrings, they just drive me crazy sometimes because they're too heavy on your ears, so your ears stretch.
I'm gonna put on hoops. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I feel more like myself. I feel so much better now.
I can't wear hoops because every time I do, something grabs hold of it, and it's usually a horse, okay? They like to try to eat my curly hair.
We got the hoops in. I was trying to do something different, and I was like, let's wear these cute, like, heart moment. Oh my God. And I know my nails look bad, but not for long. Anyways, happy Christmas Eve. I should just start this whole vlog over, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that because that would mean that you have to get rid of some of your time.
Happy New Year's Eve. I hope that you guys have a great one. I'm trying to decide, like, do I want to drink tonight? I haven't drank since the last time you guys saw me drink, and I plan on going into 2024 like alcohol free a little bit.
You like to have fun by yourself because you can't leave the daggum house, or you won't leave the daggum house, so you kind of get your stuff in and you kind of guzzle it yourself.
So it's like, do I want to tonight as my last little moment? I don't know. I guess you guys will find out with me. So this is my closet, and normally I keep this door open and this door open because I just like them to be open. But Rarity keeps playing with my balloons, and I'm about to leave the apartment. So it's like, I don't want her to like hurt herself with like the ribbon or whatever. So I have to keep both of my doors shut, which hate that.
Amberlynn used to get her nails done years ago, and she would always have them done in matte black. And that's what everybody loved seeing on her because that's who Amberlynn was.
Okay, so before and after.
And there they are. So she's coming back around, guys.
I got matte black and my mom got rainbow, and I chose all the colors for her. That was fun. Okay, guys, so I'm currently doing my grocery shopping, and
Please don't give us a haul. We don't need a haul. That's something we do not need right now.
we have my typical raw veggies and cottage cheese and sausage about to start. And my new favorite cleaner ever, Clorox.
She used to buy Pink Dawn because it's pink and it smelt good.
All-purpose cleaner, which I'm sure everyone and their mom knows all about it. I'm just very much used to using the brand method, so I've been using that for years until I was like, let me try Clorox. It
Notice the black choker's still there.
actually works better. I've been on the prowl for the peanut butter because I was looking for PB2, so I had to literally ask someone where it is. Literally the chip aisle, the very aisle I did not want to go to. Well, there's quite a few I didn't want to go to, but all right, well, found it, and now I have everything. All right, so I came home to drop everything off. Everything is thrown in there pretty messily.
Yeah, you're going to have to fix that because you can't stand it when everything's not organized. But look at that, you got baby carrots. Don't you know what you say about baby carrots? They ain't real carrots.
I don't really have that much time because I'm actually about to go out to dinner with my mom and her boyfriend.
It seems like every time you get in your mama's car, that door opens at a fast food restaurant.
Look at this person's car. Like, that's neat. And I kind of like the car too.
It looks like candy canes.
Yeah, the colors are red and white. Cute. So I have been home for a bit now. I did order some alcohol, but it was over 2 hours ago and it still has not arrived yet. So I ended up talking to customer service because I was confused. I was like, what?
You're frustrated, aren't you, Amberlynn? When you want something, you want it right then, and you don't want to have to wait.
What's happening? And something about like their system shut down, so they're trying to get it to work again. So then they accidentally canceled my order, so then I just like replaced the order. I don't know. It's 9:14 p.m. right now, so
Don't act like that's late for you. You probably didn't get up between 2 and 4, most likely.
it is getting a little late, but I am hoping that my drinks do get here within like, I guess, the hour or so, because I do want to drink tonight. I also ordered Jack in the Box. Like,
I wish her members live would be a lot earlier in the day because usually I try to go to bed kind of early. I usually feel in it, but still, y'all get these videos at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Not my fault. It's the horses.
so gross, so bad for you, but like, I really am starting, you know, fresh tomorrow, January 1st. Totally Amberlynn coded. I love starting fresh on January 1st. Something about it is just nice. It just, I don't know what it is, okay?
There is always a new day one. No matter what it is, she has to have a new starting weight and a new day.
But for some reason, I was just craving a curly fry, and Jack in the Box has the best curly fries. And I also know that they have like these jalapeno pepper type things. I think I've probably had like one jalapeno pepper my whole life, like the stuffed ones. So I was like, you know what? They have those. I kind of want to try them. So
When she chugs, she has to have food. That's just, you gotta have food. You gotta have something in your body. So, of course, why not order out instead of eat any of those groceries you just bought?
okay, so what even time is it? The times on the microwave and the stove are incorrect, so I have no idea. But I got my buzz balls. I got my Jack in the Box. We have a little buzz ball haul. I got 2 of the pineapple coladas. I still have one in my fridge. It's like the Choco.
I don't even want to try one. You want to know why I don't want to try one? Because Amberlynn suggests them. I don't even think the thought just goes out of my head. Because no, if Amberlynn likes them, I probably ain't.
Something or other. I got a lime Rita and a sour apple. So I think I'm going to keep the lime Rita out. So I'm going to drink that now. Put the rest in my fridge. Now let's do the Jack in the Box taste test. All right, so I've never had these before. When I lived in California and Arizona, I had Jack in the Box kind of a lot, but I always had their like top.
Are you trying to say you had Jack in the Box with Casey? Because Casey said they couldn't afford anything. So exactly while you were in Arizona, how were you eating out? I don't know. Were you getting money from someone? Something don't add up.
Taco moment. Definitely never had these. So they're, what are they called? Stuffed jalapenos. So that's literally all it is. Look at that.
Yep, see, I don't like jalapenos. They're too dag blame hot for me. That's why I won't get them.
Wow, this is so unhealthy. This is hitting
But you still stick it in your mouth, ain't you, Amberlynn? You know what you're not supposed to eat, but you don't care.
the spot. Now a little buzz ball. Oh.
I would so laugh if that exploded all over her. Look at me, I'm laughing anyways from the thought of it.
My fingernails gets in the way, but thank God for the good old butter knives. Cheers and Happy New Year's.
All right, so one time she put artificial nails on, and she was showing her hands off like crazy, you know, the press-on nails or the glue-on nails. And then she decided she couldn't take it no more, so she took an entire bottle of fingernail polish remover, poured it in a glass, and soaked her fingers in it to get it off. Now, yes, they came off, but it's the whole fact that she poured this full bottle in there. She didn't even take, you know, the time to say, okay, I need this much, I need this much. Oh, no, we can waste whatever we want to waste around here.
Spending it alone with y'all. So I was just eating my stuffed jalapeno situation type deals when I realized I didn't get my curly fries. So that's a sad moment.
Did you call and complain? You probably did, didn't you? Because they would still bring them to you if you had to complain and you already bought them.
I didn't really need them, but that's the whole reason why I got the good old Jack in the Box. But also, did you guys know that it's like bad luck to clean on the 31st of December? I've heard this.
You are so superstitious, just like you say the moon landing wasn't real.
For years now, but for some reason, like, I kept getting so many TikToks about it. I don't know what it was about. And like, I clean every day, like whether it's like a big deep clean or it's just a little piddly things here and there, like it's just something I do daily. But I haven't cleaned a single thing today. The only thing I've cleaned was I picked up the bags from my grocery haul. So hopefully that doesn't count, because supposedly, like, if you clean on the 31st of December, the whole next year is going to be like not good for you.
You also believe in the whole breaking the mirror thing. You believe in so many different things. You follow... okay, somebody can tell you something absolutely ridiculous, and you will still say, oh, yeah, that's true, so I can't do this, I can't do that. No, ma'am, you can't believe certain things that people tell you.
I don't really believe in, like, superstitions and stuff like that.
Yes, you do.
But, you know what? We're going to test it out. Your girl was a lazy bones today when it came to cleaning. So let's hope that 2024 is a good one, because I didn't clean today. Not me being delulu, like literally delulu.
No, lazy. Lazy.
You guys, it is officially like 12:03. I am red from drinking, don't mind that. But I just got off the phone with my mom. I made sure to message my very best friend in the whole world, my most important people in my life.
See, look at what time it is, and she's just wide awake, all bushy-eyed, and she's just kind of like, okay, I'm ready to go for the night.
Know that I love them. Now I just want you guys to know that I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys for 2023. It's been one heck of a ride, and I always, you know, go back to like situations and stories and experiences, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was in 2019, or that was in 20.
You said you wanted to forget about 2019 because that was bedbound error.
11, and now it's like, I want to go back and be like, wow, that was in 2024 that all those amazing things happened. So I just hope we all have an amazing year. Hello, everyone.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I hate the ceiling as your side character. We don't even get... I told you need to start putting a picture up there or something. Give us something to look at.
It is January 1st, 2024. As you guys know, one of my goals for this year is to weigh myself daily, because I feel like it helps me stay on track, truly. Like, have you guys ever heard out of sight, out of mind? It's like, if I'm not weighing
Just step on the scale and hush your mush.
myself, then that means I'm just not caring. But I want to make it a main focus to care this year. So, daily weigh-ins. Here's the first one. I already know it's gonna be bad.
Do you hear how things, you see through these? That's why I'm leaving them all in there once again instead of people saying, why aren't you just doing the weight? I want to show you how her vlogs change, but I also want to show you when she's talking about her weight loss and how she's going to do her weight loss. Everything keeps changing, and you wouldn't get to see that if I didn't include the entire vlog.
I already know. Like, I literally feel it.
Hello, it's ready.
All right, here we go. First weigh-in of 2024.
515.8 pounds.
515.8. Oh my lord. There it is. All right. Let's do this thing, you guys. Let's all reach our goals this year. Okay, so as you guys know, I bought this monthly calendar. It's just like a...
You are constantly buying something for your weight loss. It's usually a journal, and then you want to put in your journal what you ate, and then you want to go back to online. This is just something with you, Amberlynn.
One of those flippin' calendars, you know what I'm talking about. This is just strictly to write my weights down. This is just like the cover page because obviously there's this on it. At first I thought it was a sticker and I had to like tear it off, and I was like, okay, that's a lot. But it's actually not. January is right there. Don't you guys find it so satisfying that January 1st falls on a Monday? Like, that is so satisfying for me because it's like the beginning of a week, beginning of a new year. I'm just obsessed with that. All right, so I was 515.8. All right, I can see myself
Where's this sad face or the heart, Amberlynn? You forgot that.
getting into the 400s in just January. Keep my fingers crossed. I have to do the work though. It's not something I could just wish for. It's something I have to actively.
You don't have anybody to wait on you hand and foot, but at the same time, your mama's got a car and you open that door, and I'm telling you, the first thing you want to do is bend your elbow with the fork in your hand.
Try for and work towards. Hey guys, I have a really quick Target haul. I'm looking like I had a night last night, so just ignore me. I needed some more dry shampoo, and I really love, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this right. It's the Batiste, I don't know, instant hair refresh. It's my favorite. I needed some makeup remover, Neutrogena makeup remover, ultra.
She can only use one kind, because if she tries to use anything else, her face breaks out.
Self-cleansing towelettes, also my favorite. But what I really wanted and needed is I got the Ninja Blast portable blender. I wanted the white one, but they sadly did not have it because your girl's about to start making some smoothies.
Hey, are y'all still here with me? I mean, we're almost done, but are y'all still here with me, or do you already click off?
I'm thinking probably gonna have one today. I used to have a ninja moment, but in my move, I got rid of a lot of stuff. 70% of like what I owned, I got rid of. So
Because that's how you are and who you are.
that was one of the things. Y'all, I'm back on my shit.
Ah, stop it. I don't want to see your food. Quit, because that plate that you have is an extra large plate.
With the cottage cheese and mustard. So for dinner tonight, I'm having turkey kielbasa, broccoli, peppers, celery, carrots, asparagus, pickles, radish, green olives with garlic, and of course, the mustard and cottage cheese. I have not had this in forever. I remember when I would eat this way, it just made me feel so much better. I was losing weight, and I don't know, I just felt better. So I will talk more about like what I am doing to lose weight.
I don't want to see your plate the entire time. Take it off.
Fully in a future video. And I'm definitely going to be showing more of like the things I'm eating and such. But
No, no, ma'am. Stop it. No. This next one better not.
okay, I'm going to go eat this now. All right, you guys, I officially finished my Pac-Man Lego. Are you ready for the big reveal? It took a lot of time. It was a lot of effort. Took weeks. Are you ready? Bam. There it is. Wow, this took me forever.
These get more and more boring, it seems, especially when she brings out the Legos.
There was like almost 3,000 pieces. Isn't it the cutest? I'm joking, you guys. That's not the real thing. Here it is. Dun, dun.
Ha ha ha, you're so funny. honey, Amberlynn.
Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is what the sides look like, the back, and then this on the side. You go like this, and it moves all the little guys. Look at that. Isn't it the cutest thing? And then this moves. Also, there's a button back
I can't stand her Legos because it reminds me of how she has nothing to do with her day.
here that I can press. And then that happens. Aren't those guys so cute? Actually about to go pick out the next one I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do the brand Lego. It's gonna be a different brand actually, but just as fun. So these are the ones I have.
Okay, say bye. Say bye. I don't care about your Legos. I never care about your Legos, and I don't know who keeps asking you about your Legos.
This is the only Lego one that I have not done. But then I have these other brands. This is like a bear robot. We have an Astro Boy, a car. I'm actually debating between these two. Oh, I don't know which one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ugh. All right, I'm about to show you guys which one I chose. Dun-da-da! I chose the Astro Boy. So I'm probably gonna open this up, start this tonight. I'm going to edit this vlog, get it scheduled for you guys. I hope that you guys had a great New Year, January 1st. I hope everyone's year is just spread with love and
You were just showing us your entire year is going to be full of Legos.
happiness and health. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so this video has been a long time coming. It is a weight loss slash semaglutide update. So today is actually January 10th. And I took my first semaglutide shot on January 6th. So today is a Friday and I did take it on a Monday. Let's just get right into the weigh-in.
She likes to start her new weight loss journeys on Mondays because that's when it starts counting.
And kind of explain to you guys how I'm doing. I also weighed in today, so how much have I lost since taking it, etc, etc. So do keep in mind that the last time I was sharing my weight with you guys was sometime in the summer, so it's been like half a year. It has been a very long time, and I was in the force.
And everybody was requesting a weigh-in because we want to see if you're losing weight or gaining weight, but you avoid us at all costs.
70s. That was after taking semaglutide and losing like 30 pounds in like a month. So very quickly did I lose that weight. And then I stopped taking semaglutide because it wasn't working. And I keep trying to like emphasize this, and I think people are just getting extremely confused. So I'm gonna try to like...
It's you. We stay confused, Amberlynn. I still don't know why I watch you.
Explain it again. When you open a vial of insulin or semaglutide, Ozempic, Zepbound, whatever it may be, when you first open that, that means from that point on for 28 days, it's effective. It's
I already did a video from when I was on mine.
gonna work. And then it expires after 28 days. It literally says it on the vial. When I went to the med spa to get semaglutide, they didn't
Because you wouldn't go to an actual doctor.
give me a vial. What they did was they gave me syringes, like right in front of me. They took the vial and they filled 13 syringes. So based on how I was supposed to take those syringes,
This is nothing but an excuse video, Amberlynn. Come on, hop to it.
that would be about 50 days or 60 days worth of semaglutide. So after 28 days, the potency goes down and it expires. And it's definitely true because I lived the experience. Like the 5th week and 6th week, I still took my semaglutide. I even increased my dose and it was not working at all. I did get a little sick. I wasn't feeling well and I did get a little diarrhea, but like...
Amberlynn, quit telling us about all this, because if you get sick, of course you're going to lose weight, because that's how you are each and every single time. So you should be down in weight since you waited 6 months to tell us.
Like my appetite was back full force, but like I was injecting something inside of my body. So of course I was going to have side effects from that. But like why I was taking it, that completely wasn't there anymore. So with the company that I'm currently using, they will be sending me a new vial every 3 weeks.
You need to learn to go to a PCP. That's what you need to learn, but you don't do that.
It's never going to expire. I'm going to have my semaglutide new and fresh every 4 weeks so that I can keep taking it and increase my dose when I and they also see fit. So anyways, I did lose the 30 pounds rather quickly, and once I stopped the semaglutide, I gained them back rather.
You stop using things anytime it works for you. You find an excuse.
Quickly. So on January 6th, when I weighed myself, Tommy was here. I was feeling flustered. You know, a lot of things were happening because she was actually supposed to leave that day, etc., etc. And so I didn't even film my weigh-in. I wasn't even thinking. I just stepped on the scale, and I remember putting it in my journal. I was 517.6. So that means in half a year, I've gained 40 pounds about. That's a lot, but I have gained more than that in a
See, you get yourself down into the 400s. You're so proud of yourself. You're doing so great. You mess up one day and boom, out the window it goes.
smaller amount of time in the past. So you know what? I'm going to take what I can get. For someone my size, gaining 40 pounds is super freaking easy to do, especially with lymphedema and lymphedema.
Someone any size can gain that much weight. Some of us just do it slowly.
Like, I can gain 10 pounds in 2 days, easy. Regardless, I lost 30 pounds super quickly on semaglutide, completely stopped at cold turkey, gained that weight really quickly back. It happened. It is what it is. Now we're moving on and moving forward. So
It's not, it is what it is. No, ma'am. What it is you stopped taking it because it was working.
with this semaglutide, which I shared in, I think, my last video, but it was towards the end, so I don't know if everyone saw it. This semaglutide is
Told you she puts everything at the end so the reaction channels will watch from the beginning to the end, which means she gets the ching.
mixed with B12. Last time I took semaglutide, it was mixed with like sodium something or other. So I'm probably low in B12, so I'm kind of happy that it's mixed with that. And plus that feels a little more like healthier for my body. So I will say that last time I took semaglutide versus this time, I am experiencing different side effects and different feelings on it.
Yeah, and you didn't like those side effects because and then you were like, hey, this is a reason I ain't gotta do it no more.
But I also want to add, just like last time, I also quit smoking Delta 8 because Delta 8 gives me the munchies. I don't think as clearly when it comes to eating, etc., etc. So last time I also quit smoking. This time I am as well. So the side effects I am having could be a contribution to the semaglutide and the fact that I did quit smoking, something that causes me to have the munchies. But
And also, if you're overeating, Amberlynn, it can make you sick.
either way, something is happening. So the side effects that I am getting this time is there have been a few days I have woken up and I have felt extremely nauseous. Like literally I need to go stand over a toilet, but I don't puke. So that's good. It's just like this very bad nauseous feeling. Normally I have like such an urge.
Do you read about the side effects before you start taking things, or do you just take them and be like, hey, guess what? I got this.
Urge to order takeout. Like I just really want to order takeout. I don't want to cook. I don't care to cook. But on semaglutide, like I noticed that like my like desire for takeout, it goes away. So I have been cooking more at home. I've been eating all my meals at home, which I am very proud of that.
And that depends on what you are cooking, what you buy at the store. That's what it depends on. You like to bring junk into your house, and if you got junk in your house, you're going to eat the junk.
I'm not really aiming to like eat healthier. Like, oh my God, let's get so many fruits and vegetables in and this and that. Like, girl, I'm gonna be taking this slow. Like, I know myself and I want to eat foods that I enjoy. It's quite that simple. So I still have been eating things like chocolate, which I do want to like slow that down and not do it so often. Yes, but I'm not gonna just like overnight become.
She says she's not going to punish herself, because that's not the point in weight loss. You don't punish yourself and not give yourself what you want at the time.
Just a health queen. It's not gonna happen. But I have been enjoying eating foods at home and cooking things at home, and it's been so cold. Like we had a snowstorm here, so I've been enjoying like making soups and just like warmer cozy foods. I want to show you a little clip that I was gonna add to
The problem is you make those soups and you eat them all in one setting.
a vlog, but here's like a soup that I made. All right, you guys, so I'm currently making a soup and it's going in like stages.
The idea of a soup to us is not the same idea to Amberlynn.
Is here. There's a lot of different ingredients. Salsa, chicken broth, a little bit of taco seasoning. And I don't know, got this idea from a chef, folks, where you cook the pasta while it's raw just to brown it a little bit. So, gotta
I want to know what chef she got it from. Still, I want to know.
Watch that so it doesn't get too brown. I already cooked the meat for it, which I used beef, and there's also onion and minced garlic.
Why not use turkey? That's what you used to use.
I'm also gonna add a little bit of potato. We'll see.
Yeah, you've had a run-in with a potato or two now, haven't you?
We'll see how it goes when it's done. And I'm a dumb, and I totally forgot to take like a video of it completed, but here's a picture of it completed.
No, you do not do your job. That's the problem. It doesn't matter what you're filming on. You can't blame it on anything. You blame it on yourself.
You guys, I'm telling you, it was so freaking good. And since then, I've made 2 other soups. It's hard for me to make soup for just one person because
It looks like oversized, you know, them bot flies? That's what I'm seeing right now.
using like a big pot and the whole 9. So I am making too much soup, so now I just need to learn how to make a little less. I do love leftover soup. I'm not really like a leftover girly, but I will have leftover soup if it's just from like the day before.
She's telling you right now, if there's any food left over after she eats a good portion of it, she won't continue eating it. She just throws it in the trash.
But I have discovered that leftover soup made with pasta is not my favorite thing. I do not like the texture at all. But the soup that I did make with the pasta like that day was so freaking delicious. Yum. So then the next day I actually made the same soup, but just with potatoes. Now that's winner chicken dinner, just saying. So anyways, okay. So I did weigh myself today. So here's that because
Oh, so we're finally going to get into the reason why I'm doing this video?
I did remember to actually record it. Okay, January 10th, weigh-in.
Hey, we got at least, I think it's aloe vera. We at least got something in the picture that we can look at, not just the ceiling.
Let's do it.
Hello. It's ready. 508.6 pounds.
So 508.6 means I am down 9 pounds since Monday, and today's only Friday, which I expected to happen because no longer smoking Delta 8 and now taking semaglutide and just not ordering so much takeout. And I'm also a little less active because, well, Tommy
We're going to have to see what 2026 brings her and see if she's still on a weight gain journey.
was here. Like I'm telling you, we're on the go every single day. And when I'm on the go, I swell. That's how it is with someone with lipedema and lymphedema. So that 9-pound weight loss is definitely a lot of water weight.
Or people say that Tommy is an F-E-E-D-E-R, so y'all were probably eating out a lot or eating the wrong things.
Probably like 96% water weight. And I'm fully aware of that, but I already feel better, and that's like all that matters to me. So even though I did my shot on Monday, I don't want Mondays to be my shot. So I am able to take my shot this coming Sunday, just one day sooner than I took it before, because I want Sundays to be my like shot day.
And then Mondays will be your starting day.
I'm not sure how many like weigh-ins or weight loss updates I'm gonna be giving you guys. I do think maybe doing one for sure like every 10 days would be fun, and just like randomly like in a vlog being like, hey guys, this is how I'm doing. I don't want to just like oversaturate my YouTube channel with a bunch of weigh-ins.
Yeah, what you need to do is make good content, good clips. Then you can oversaturate your channel that way, because that's what you do in December.
Because that's just not the way I roll, even if I am losing a ton of weight. I truly want my channel to be a channel about me and my whole life. And
You said that in the very beginning of starting this channel.
a part of my life is me losing weight. I don't want weight loss to be like the main focus on my channel, because that's when things
Because this isn't a weight loss channel.
get messy, and I don't want to prove myself to anyone. I just want to be doing this for me and my health, and
She's telling you to shut up and leave her alone.
just so I can just feel better, because I have not been feeling the greatest. So that's all I really have to say regarding my weight today, but I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
All right, guys, who made it to the end? Come on, let me know, because, yeah, I try to make these a little bit more entertaining than what Amberlynn does, but I don't always succeed, because you got to remember, I'm talking about Amberlynn. But maybe I gave you a little bit of knowledge that you didn't know from back then, and like I said, if you ain't watched the first part of it, I'll try to link it, but I never remember to link it. I'm not going to lie to you, because that's just how I am. But I hope you have a good First, let me say thank you for sticking with me this long. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, and you know that. All right, so I want you to have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year. Whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, 'cause it really can make a difference. Alrighty, guys, you hit that comment section right now and you tell me what you think, or some of y'all might have been hitting the comment section the whole time, and I appreciate it more than you know, because I like to be down in my comments, and if you got criticism for me, I take it, because that's just something you need to do when you're on YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna quit talking, and I'm just gonna tell y'all, have a good one for me. Bye!